Mike Esch. I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I am the proud owner of a Batmobile. This Batmobile you see here is a replica car, a tribute car if you want to call it that. One of the differences between this car and the original Batmobile you saw is everything works. My gauges do what they were supposed to do on the TV show and more. My rockets really fire, my chutes really pull, my afterburner really works. I'm very lucky that I have an understanding wife who kind of joined into my dream. I had a 30-minute speech to justify why I wanted a Batmobile and how cool it would be, and I got 30 seconds into the speech, and she said, okay, have fun. So, score one there. I wanted this Batmobile to be fully functional, and it took a while. I was able to get one prop a year running, and that was the agreement by my friends, because there's no blueprints, there are no schematics for how to build anything. So you got to wing it, you know. I have since done charity work with the police departments, fire departments. I am a cancer survivor and a brain injury survivor, and I am really partial to charities. I don't hold myself to just those two either. So one thing about the car, and I didn't expect it, when I do shows around town or Comic Cons in other states, we kind of stick to the Southwest. I didn't expect the amount of celebrities to respond to it. I think, we haven't counted yet, but we think we're going to. In the last 5 or 6 years we've been doing Comic Cons, we think we have at least 100 celebrities. Peter Mayhew, Chewbacca, right? Star Wars, he couldn't fit in the car, but he comes over years ago, and I remember his fingers being so thick that each of his fingers was 2 of these, and he grabbed my steering wheel. I couldn't even see this steering wheel. He talked about what it was like coming home after school in England and watching Batman. All I want to talk about was Batman. And we talked Batman for 20 minutes. He left and he goes, oh, by the way, Mike, may the force be with you. That's when I was like, oh my gosh. So, you know, it kind of doesn't click. So while I had so many famous experiences, Burt Ward, Robin was kind of like, from a Batman standpoint, the real Robin got in my car graciously at a Comic-Con in 2016, along with Adam West. We became kind of pen pals a little bit. And Burt Ward and his wife even sent me a little happy birthday a few years back. You know, I thought, wow, you guys remember me, right? Besides Burt Ward, one of the funniest was Joey Fatone from NSYNC. Joey walks over and, are you Mike? Yeah. You know me? Yeah, we're in the same club together. And that club we're talking about is called Star Car Central. Star Car Central is now an international, it was a national group of movie and TV show cars and enthusiasts. And most of the cars are replica or tribute cars, which means those of you in the movie industry, if real props bite. Real props are tacky. They're made to do one thing and be thrown away. Real cars, when people want, is that the real car from the TV show, or is this the real car from whatever movie? No, usually not, because the real cars are junk and they're not kept up, and they're meant to be shown on only one side, or just like building a set. So usually one side's great, the other side is just completely dilapidated. So with our cars, we say if you've seen a Batmobile in the last 10 years or so, you've usually seen one of ours. The real Batmobile is still around. It was purchased by a private owner for quite a few $1 million, twice now. This is the second owner that purchased it for that, and they're trying to restore the thing. The other Batmobile owners are helping this person because the original car was just let go over the years, and they really didn't care to keep it up. So our cars run. Our cars are on the road. You know, we're happy about to be chosen and to kind of keep on the flame going. A few years ago, the Jurassic Park Jeeps, or the DeLorean from Back to the Future, was on his way east. Well, they happened to stop at our house, or friends of ours around the corner, our little Star Car house, for the overnight stay. And so I've been lucky to call people, guess what? The DeLorean from Back to the Future is in my driveway. Guess what? There's a fleet of Jurassic Park Jeeps here. Guess what? Ecto's here, and people will come over and take pictures and leave, We have the Breaking Bad RV. At Screen News, it was in the movie El Camino. Got my Batmobile. We have 2 unique Jurassic Park Jeeps in our group. One like a Warden's Jeep and one the classic paint scheme from the first movie. We've got Bumblebee and Barricade, Transformers cars, and our Bumblebee talks to kids. We've got a Mystery Machine coming due, and even a Pee Wee Herman bike. There are several other cars in town, an A-Team van and a Love Bug. We tend to get together at times for events here in town, and we found out that every state has pretty much a chapter of Star Cars, where they'll have unique cars. In LA, of course, they've got the dog car from Dumb and Dumber, I think, the fur car, The only rule that we have in the Star Car Central is when it comes around the corner, people have to go, oh, that's the blank car, And we tend to show up for events, charity, and all around fun. We have done fighting crime and cancer tours where we joined a lot of other movie and TV show cars to see several kids who had terminal illnesses. Heartbreaking at times, but also heartwarming because you hear their stories and you get to drive with these children who this is kind of a bucket list for them. And some of the cities have asked us to come out with police escorts so that people can see all the cars lit up at night. Giving us fan a ride. You can always tell be fans and saying, having the fans say, can I take a picture? And we'll say, you want to ride? And they'll just perk up and jump in. You can't put any cost onto that. And it's an amazing feeling. So, and I've been lucky enough to do this for so many years that it's become more than just having a Batmobile. When we go to shows, I put the original plates on from the TV show. Here's one of them here. I'm very, very lucky that Adam West and Burt Ward signed this plate. And I took it off the car immediately, put it in my display case, and put one of the other plates on. But, my big souvenir of having the Batman and Robin not only get in my car, but to sign the license plate, that's a treat. So if we're needed or wanted for any reason, if we can pull it off, we'll do it. Every time. The only thing that messes me up is weather. Batman never fought crime in New Mexico because I'm either dodging a thunderstorm, a sandstorm, or heat. So the car is creates incredibly heat. Black car, black interior, no airflow because the front of the Batmobile looks like a bat face. Gotta use your imagination, but it's a bat face. Well, the airflow is cut off, and driving is kind of hard. So I gotta watch how I drive. I have to make sure that I have cased out all my banks. So if a storm starts, I can hide under the bank or a gas station. There's no middle section. When they built the car from the Futura, they threw the middle section away. And in doing so, you're stuck with a convertible. So if I'm going in 90-degree heat, car's getting hot, the air goes up and over me. It's completely still in here. So when you see me in the summer, my arm's out, I'm trying to get air in, I'm sweating. It's just 100, maybe 100 degrees in here, just still, no air. In the winter, awesome, a little cold, but I love driving it in the spring. In the winter, it runs perfectly. The minute the temperatures start creeping up in the summer, it's just not happy. So, but I wouldn't trade her for the world.